Hey, what's going on, everybody? Gametypes here, bringing you a little taste of the zombies in Black Ops. I had some people recommend I do a little zombies footage, so I thought I would post a little gameplay from a game I had with some buddies last night. We did pretty well. We kind of fell apart at the end. We had a fourth person that had to leave, so after that point we kind of gave up and just kind of fell apart. But I feel like we had a pretty good strategy, and I feel like we could go pretty far with it. So I just wanted to kind of point out a few tips in surviving the zombie horde. Number one, good communication is definitely key in this game. I do not think that you can seriously get far without a four-man team, and a four-man team that can communicate what's going on and also shake and bake. Very important to do that. I think it's kind of hard to do that when you randomly match up with people online. That's very hit or miss. A lot of times you'll get people who don't have mics or don't communicate or aren't there to try to go big. So it's very key to have friends, I think, to try to go through this at its fullest. Another big thing is getting lucky with the boxes and collecting as much of the items that you can. Obviously, getting all the perks is very key, but getting lucky with the box and getting the right weapons is also very key. I've gone through games where we're at level 20, 21, and nobody has gotten one good gun yet. At that point, you're pretty much fucked. Because once you start getting like level 20 or so, if at least half your team doesn't have like ray guns or heavy machine guns, that kind of thing, you have very low chance of surviving much longer. So it's very key to find the box, leave stragglers at the end of levels so that you can find the box and try to get the best items you can. At this point, I have the ray gun and the thunder gun, which is a new gun and definitely the best one. It kind of has a little shockwave, which is a nice thing. And another big key to getting far in this level is going through this teleporter, which, as you can see here, my controller dies right as I go through, which is just a miracle. Out of all the times in Xbox that my controller died, this was definitely the best timed one. Because if it had happened like 2 seconds prior to that, I definitely would have died, and we might have lost the entire round then. So thank you Xbox for holding out just that second longer. So anyway, once you get to this room, which you have to kind of activate this little spot in the main room, the room you start in once you get power on, then you can activate this portal, which is on the stage. So here's the spot you have to activate. Once you activate it, then you go to the spot on the stage, which I teleported, and it brings you to that room where you can then upgrade any weapon that you put into that machine for $5,000 or 5,000 points. And that is very key. At this point, I have an upgraded ray gun and thunder gun. And that increases both its ammo capacity and just the ammo it can hold in general. So those are huge bonuses to get and really help. Another thing is once the map starts progressing to about level 20 or further, it's very important for your team to keep moving. I think a lot of people just think, oh, if we can hold down a room and get a good vantage point or whatever, that's the best way to do it. And I disagree. I think the best way is to just keep running and stay on the move. I think the game almost kind of forces you to do that. And this is kind of where like good communication comes in key. Because if your team does not move as a unit progressively forward, you'll just get trapped. Because zombies will start coming in at every direction, and if you just sit in a room for too long, you're pretty much screwed. Like right here, my teammates kind of crossed paths and stayed in that room just a little bit too long, and got hung up on a couple zombies. And at this level, they do so much damage. It's easy to just get down very quickly, even with Juggernaut. So at this point, I'm out of ammo. We've fallen apart. We don't have a fourth teammate, and everything is kind of not going our way at this point. I'm desperately trying to revive these guys, but it's another key thing to learn that at certain points, the people just cannot be revived, and you just need to continue forward and try to survive the round and hope that you can recover once they revive after the round is beaten. At this point, we have no money, though, and the levels are very hard, so we are pretty much screwed. But anyway, I thought I'd just show you A little zombie gameplay. Throw out some tips to hopefully help you guys survive the zombie horde just a little bit longer than we did. And I'll be back with some more Black Ops soon. Take care.